A lot of people have been talking about the rule of 300 and the rule of 100. It's really simple for anyone who is trying to attract more leads and more members to their community. So 100 minutes a day on outreach, 100 minutes a day on content, 100 minutes a day on the comments. And I think before it had $100 on ads per day. I want to start a conversation around the quality of the DMs and the comments and the posts, because I still observe a lot of people who I think are ruining their brand by the way that they type, basically. How we communicate impacts how people perceive us. We know that. And that includes typing. So if we're spending all this time trying to optimize our about page, or we're trying to have a really nice profile picture or the perfect YouTube thumbnail, maybe we should be focusing on how we're actually typing when we're doing all this, we're spending all this time on these activities. Just a thought. Now, I'm not saying that all of these things are bad. It's just that we should be reflecting on them and making purposeful decisions around whether this is what I want to share with people and this is how I want to be perceived. Maybe it works for your brand, maybe it doesn't. Because if you are basically trying to attract people to your community and you're positioning yourself as an expert so you can sell services, then maybe the emojis or the not capitalizing stuff is going to have a bad impact. So here are a few things that I see often, and they kind of give me the ick when I'm talking to somebody, and it'll stop me from wanting to continue to engage. And that's just being really honest. So bad spelling and grammar, spelling things wrong, never liking people's posts. You have a comment discussion and then they just don't like any of the posts. Comment, paste, yes. So the copy and paste comments, just saying great posts like thoughtless or just a GIF, especially if you're trying to have like a meaningful conversation. It's nice and it's fine, but it doesn't lead to something that will get my attention, right? Writing walls of text with no line breaks, all capitals or no capitals at all, just the basics of grammar. Using DM outreach strategies that were taught to both of us. I've had guys who I was in a similar program and they messaged me with stuff and I'm like, I know what you're doing, because they literally posted that and told us to do that. Like, you got to be more conscious of that, right? Just gives me the ick. Or using too many dots, or just like responding with like one word answers, right? So once again, if you're aiming to be perceived as an expert, then type like an expert. And if you want to be cool and fun, then just type like be cool and fun, but don't expect people to respect you like an expert if you're not typing and showing respect for yourself. Just like wearing clothes or just like getting a good haircut, I think that our typing also reflects our self-care. So does anything else come to mind? Anything else that gives you the ick? You can comment down below, and it's a great way to start some conversations and maybe help some people grow their communities. Maybe they've been doing it without noticing. So drop a comment below. Thanks.